Hello and welcome to my review of the Columbia Montrail Caldorado 3. I think it's Caldorado. I wanted to say Colorado at first, but it's written Caldorado, so Caldorado 3. I've worn my pair for about 8 months. I've run about roughly, I think about 2,000 kilometers in them, so I'm gonna just talk about how they feel, how they were, what worked, what didn't work. So here it is. This is the Caldorado 3 unwashed, and after about 8 months of running in them. There's a few things to point out, I think, on the wear and tear that's happened on the top left hand side here. You can see that's come apart. The inside of the back of the heel, there's also a little bit of wear, and on the top here they're cracking a little bit as well. The bottom lugs have held pretty well in terms of the traction and the feel on them. And the bottom heel, it's worn pretty much. And I've not done any road running in these. I've really only run trail and off-road. So this is all wear and tear from, I'd say, fairly rocky but muddy surfaces. But no asphalt, no road running. So they've held pretty well. If I hold it like this, I guess you can see where the wear down has occurred, and mainly on the back of the heel, really, that little section there. But across 8 months, I don't think that's bad at all. I have to say, in terms of my running and the workouts that I've done in them, really good traction. I've never had an issue with grip or the feel at all. They've been really good. The other thing that's nice about these shoes is the mesh here on the front. It's very breathable. Makes it a really pleasant shoe to wear. I have run through water, I've run through puddles, I've run in the rain, and the shoe is not completely waterproof. Your feet do get a little wet, but not to the point where it's bugged me. I've been able to keep running and going through a cold puddle or something like that. You can run through it fairly well. The other thing that I will say is these are really cross-seasonal shoes. Like, I've worn them in the winter, in the summer, all times a year, wet, cold, dry, and I've never really had an issue with the grip or the surface on them. They've been absolutely fantastic. Now, I have had these pairs for 8 months and they've worked really well. Would I get another pair or not? Yes, I would, because there's another pair right here that I bought recently. I absolutely love these shoes. They have been great. The traction is really good. The support is really good. You can see here they've got like a fluidguide gel in here, which gives you really strong support, but they're not too thick, so I still feel like I get some good feedback and some good resistance from the ground. They are pretty light. I'm not exactly sure what they weigh. I'll post the details below so you can have a read of that. And the other thing is that I really loved about these shoes, the fit is fantastic. And I actually wanted to show you the difference between these two. So this is an 8-month-old shoe and this is a brand new shoe. And you can see on the bottom, like I said earlier, the heel is a little bit worn, but honestly on the top of the shoe, in the middle of the section of the shoe, there's not too much wear and tear really. They've held pretty well. The issues are obviously along here. There's a little hole right there. There's some wear and tear in the back and the bottom. I don't know if a camera can pick that up. And there's a little bit of fraying here. I haven't really thrown these around or done anything terrible to them. But for 8 months, I think they've been a fantastic shoe. I'd highly recommend them. They feel great running in. They're great trail running shoes. I would really not shy away from using these again, which I will be doing.